Hello, good day viewers. Still on coordinate geometry, here is our problem for today. We have an inscribed right angle triangle on a cycle that has the points D, E, F. But if you observe, point E has a missing coordinate, which is a coordinate of Y, B. We asked to show that B is equal to 1, though B could be any other value, but one of the values must be equal to 1. And secondly, we are asked to find the equation of this particular cycle. All right, let's get started. There are different ways to find this value of B. The first method is that you can find all the side lengths, all these three side lengths, because it is a right angle triangle. Then you apply Pythagoras rule. But I'm not going to do that because if you observe, this line and this line meet at a right angle, meaning they are perpendicular to each other. I remember the slopes of two perpendicular lines are always the negative reciprocal of each other. Therefore, we are going to find the slope of this line and this line, right, before we relate them. Let's start with DE. We want to find the slope of line DE. Remember, it is always equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, and you can start from either points. So let me start from E down to D. Y2 minus Y1, that is B minus 3, which is B plus 3 to the top. We have B plus 3. Divide by X2, which is negative 10 minus 12, which is negative 10 plus 12. Negative 10 plus 12. All right, now let us simplify this. If we simplify this, this will be equal to B plus 3 divided by negative 10 plus 12 will give us 2. And hence, this is the slope of the line DE. Now let us go ahead and find the slope of the other line, which is EF. We have the slope of line EF. The same thing. Y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Let's start from E. Y2 minus y1, that is B minus 5, which is B plus 5. We have B plus 5 to the top. To the bottom, we have negative 10 minus 2. Negative 10 minus 2. Let's simplify. This is equal to B plus 5 divided by negative 12. And I told you their respective slopes are just the negative reciprocal of each other, which implies that the slope of line DE is equal to negative 1 divided by the slope of the other line, which is EF. So we are going to take the negative reciprocal of the other slope, which is this one. So now let us substitute. The slope of DE is just what? B plus 3 divided by 2. So we have B plus 3 divided by 2. This is equal to negative 1 divided by the slope of that line, which is B plus 5 divided by negative 12. B plus 5 divided by negative 12. The negatives will cancel, right? They will cancel. And 1 divided by the whole of this is just like flipping upside down the numerator and denominator. So this becomes B plus 3 divided by 2 equal to 12 will go to the top, divided by B plus 5. This is exactly what we have. Now we can solve for B by cross multiplication. We have B plus 3 multiplied by B plus 5, and this is equal to 2 multiplied by 12. Let's expand the left hand side. We have B times B, which is B squared. Then you can add these two together. 3 plus 5, which is 8. Then you attach B. That is 8B. Then you multiply them together. 3 times 5 is 15. And this is equal to 24. Now you can bring 24 to the other side. We have B squared plus 8B plus 15, then minus 24. This is equal to 0. 15 minus 24 is negative 9. Therefore, b squared plus 8b plus, negative 9. This is equal to 0. And this can be factorized. Just think of two numbers you can multiply to get negative 9. But when you add the two numbers, you get positive 8. And the numbers are 9 and negative 1. So therefore, we have x plus 9 multiplied by x minus 1. No, sorry, it should be b. Don't worry, I'm used to x. This is b and this is b. This is equal to 0. If you set each factor to be equal to 0, b could either be equal to negative 9 or b equal to positive 1. These are the values of b. But we asked to prove that b is equal to 1. I told you b could be any other value because of the squaring. And hence we have solved this question. We have shown that b is indeed equal to 1. Now let us move to the second question, where we asked to find the equation of this cycle. To find the equation of this cycle in standard form, first of all, we need the center of this cycle, which is this. Remember, if you have a right angle triangle on a cycle, if at all that triangle is an inscribed triangle, the diameter is always the hypotenuse of that right angle triangle. And to find the midpoint, we take x coordinates, we add them together, we divide by 2 just to obtain the x coordinate at the center. So negative 12 plus 2 will give us negative 10, and negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. Then for y coordinates, we have negative 3 plus negative 5, that is negative 8. Negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. So negative 5 comma negative 4 is said to be the center of our cycle. So let's move on. So the b part, we have seen that the center is negative 5 comma negative 4. And our equation in standard form is x minus a whole squared plus y minus b whole squared, and this is equal to r squared. What is a? A is negative 5, and if you substitute it here, we have negative, negative is positive. This is x plus 5 whole squared plus y minus b, and b is negative 4. That will be positive 4 whole squared, and this is equal to r squared. So the only thing we need to find here is r squared. And how can we find it? Remember, from the center of a cycle to any part of the circumference is a radius. So to find the distance between the center to any point on the cycle, we can take a distance from here down here. So we can take CF. So let me just copy it from here. From C to F, we have the coordinates negative 5 comma negative 4 down to positive 2 comma negative 5. So let me just copy this. From distance formula, we know that CF is equal to the square root of what? Let me even write it. x2 plus or minus x1 whole squared plus y2 minus y1 whole squared. But remember that CF is radius, so r is equal to this. Let's substitute. You can start from other points. We have negative 5 minus 2 whole squared plus negative 4 minus 5 is plus 5 whole squared. We can square both sides, so we have r squared to be equal to minus 5 minus 2 is minus 7 whole squared is 49 plus minus 4 plus 5 is 1 whole squared is 1, and hence r squared is equal to 50. And remember, from our formula, we have r squared to the right. All we have to do is to substitute it with 50. So we have x plus 5 whole squared plus y plus 4 whole squared. X plus 5 whole squared plus y plus 4 whole squared equal to r squared, which is now 50. And hence, this is the equation of that cycle in standard form. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye bye.